I love collaborating with other artists, especially when it's outside of my genre, because it teaches me so much about someone else's view on something and their view of the business. It's always been one of my favorite things, like Ray Charles and Willie Nelson. You'd see these really kind of unlikely collaborations and duets, and they're just magical. And then obviously I love collaborations because I'm in a band with the Highwomen, which is one giant collaboration. And I love being a solo artist and that voice, but I love sharing the stage with someone as well. Some of my favorite moments of my career have been honoring or singing with someone that I really respect.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Dolly's up there. When I got to do the Elton John concert tribute thing, singing to him and Bernie Taupin. When I sang at my first Grammys with Alicia Keys, I've gotten really lucky in performing with some of my heroes. Dolly will always be my number one, though.
Is there an art to working with another artist? You have to give up some part of yourself, I assume.
I mean, I don't think you give up a part of yourself, and everyone is different. I think I'm very much a team player. It's about the good of the song. So I've been lucky that the people I've duetted with and collaborated with over the years have all been very professional and respectful and really taking turns and not like steamrolling the whole song. Doing a song with Zedd was something that I had never done before, and I don't even think he had any clue who I was, even though by that point I had like won my first Grammy and was sort of becoming known in the country world. They're two completely different universes, the EDM pop world and country, especially at the time. Now, over the years, there's been a little bit more overlap. But at the time, that was one of the kind of first. It opened my music up to the entire world after that, because everyone had heard the middle. And for those who don't listen to country music, they're like, who's this singing on it? Like, who's Maren Morris? So I just thought it was an amazing opportunity, not only for myself, but also people that don't listen to country music every day.
Hozier. How did that happen, the collaboration on the Bones?
I met Hozier at Bonnaroo last year, very briefly. I have a friend who lives in Nashville who actually was singing backup for him. And I think she texted me one night and she said that they were all on the bus and they were in Europe after a show, and he was humming the Bones. And I was like, oh, first of all, I love Hozier's music, and he's a brilliant songwriter, brilliant guitar player. So I was like, that's so, I like fangirled. And then he and I are actually both on Columbia. We just kind of naturally came to the idea that, hey, like if we do an alternate version, I would love to have you sing on this, like whatever you'd want to add to it. So it just felt like a really natural way for two artists that respect each other to come together on a song, and he just added so much beauty to it.
Yeah, he's got a pretty amazing voice.
He really does. It's like an angel.
Yeah. If you could sing with anybody else, who would it be?
I don't know if I'd emotionally have been able to get through it, but I would have loved to sing with Aretha. I'm sure everyone would, but that honestly that would be an otherworldly experience to get to do. But her, like maybe like Tammy Wynette or something, would be just so cool.